What do we mean by appeal against a visa or immigration decision? How to appeal? How to appeal yourself when you are within the UK? How to appeal yourself when you are outside the UK? How you can get help towards the appeal? How to request for an urgent appeal? What is the fees to do an appeal? How to pay fees? What do we mean by appeal against a visa or immigration decision? A tribunal is independent of government. A judge will listen to both sides of the argument before making a decision. You can appeal to the first tier tribunal if the Home Office has decided to refuse or revoke your status, vary the length or condition of your stay, or deport you under the EU settlement scheme, refuse or revoke your travel permit or family permit under the EU settlement scheme, or restricts your right to enter or leave the UK under those permits, refuse or revoke your permit or deport you if you are a frontier worker, refuse or revoke your leave or deport you if you are an S2 healthcare visitor, refuse your protection claim, revoke your protection status, refuse your human rights claim, refuse you a residence document or deport you under the Immigration Regulation 2016, revoke your British citizenship. In this section, we will discuss how to make an appeal. It depends whether you are applying for yourself or whether you are a legal professional appealing on behalf of a client. If you are a solicitor or an immigration advisor, in that case, you need to make an appeal online using My HMCTS service. If you do not have an account, you need to create your account first online. You can only appeal in paper form if your client is in detention. How to appeal yourself when you are within the UK? You have 14 days to appeal from the date the decision was sent. If you apply after the deadline, you must explain why. The tribunal will decide if it can still hear your appeal. To make an appeal yourself, you need to go to this website, which is gov.uk Immigration Asylum Tribunal /appeal from within the UK. Follow this link and create an account online first. To create an account, you need your Home Office reference number, you need your supporting documents for your application, your email address, and your mobile phone number. Once you have submitted this, you can create an account and then you can apply appeal online. You can add documents to your appeal. You can ask for hearing and you can even get decision online for this appeal. How to appeal yourself when you are outside the UK? If you are outside the UK, you have 28 days to appeal after you get your decision. If you have to leave the country before you are allowed to appeal, you have 28 days to appeal once you have left the country. If you apply after the deadline, you must explain why. The tribunal will decide if it can still hear your appeal or not. Apply online because when you will apply online, it will be more quicker than post. To do that, you need to go to this website, follow this link gov.uk hyphen /immigration asylum tribunal /appeal from outside the UK. You will get decision online. You just need to create your account by providing your Home Office reference number, your email address, and your mobile phone number. And once your account is created, you can submit an appeal, you can add documents online, and you can ask for a hearing and you can get the decision online for this appeal. How you can get help towards the appeal? You can get help and advice from a solicitor or an immigration advisor. You can also contact Citizen Advice Bureau. Contact the tribunal if you have any question about your appeal. The tribunal cannot give you any legal advice. First tier tribunal contact details are this. How to request for an urgent appeal? You need to write to the tribunal with the reason why your case should be heard urgently, evidence of compelling grounds, for example, letters from your doctor or hospital. After that, the judge will review your evidence and decide whether your application should be heard sooner than usual. To send your application, you need to send to this address, which is provided below. What is the fees to do an appeal? It's £80 without a hearing, and it's £140 with a hearing. You may not have to pay if you get asylum support, get legal aid, get service from your local council, or if you are under 18. You can also get help towards the fees or no savings if you are on certain benefits or you are on low income. How to pay fees for this appeal? You can pay fees with the credit card online and submit all the details.